Really? I came all the way over here for that? That's all you got? Oh my god. Can you take me home? Nothing's wrong with me. I guess I'm just a sexually frustrated black girl. That's it.
Hey y'all, this your girl Jazzy, and you are listening to Sexually Frustrated Black Girl. What it do, sis? How you doing? How your mama doing? Hopefully y'all doing good in this new year. Hopefully y'all 2021 is starting off good. It's starting off peaceful, no drama, no bills, threatening to cut your shit off. Everything is just going good. And hopefully you guys are still doing your New Year's resolutions, bitch. What happened to that whole New Year, New Me? I'm gonna be at the gym every week. I'm about to lose 20 pounds. I ain't talking to Tyrone bitch ass no more. Sis, did you talk to Tyrone? Bitch, did you call Tyrone? Why you lying? What are you fucking lying for? I know you called Tyrone, but that's okay. Because it's only January 17th. You can reset that shit. Why you can't? Why you can't? You can still have a new year, new you. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I did not set any New Year's resolutions this year. I just know how I am with stuff, and I know that sometimes I will quit stuff and be like, whatever, I'm over it. So what I wanted to do is make lifestyle changes. I know where I wanted to go. I have my goals. I work every day towards my goals. I know my habits and my bad traits that I want to get rid of and I don't want to bring into this new year. So that is just what I've been focusing on, just making lifestyle changes that are sustainable. So if I ever have a bad day, I don't feel bad about it. I would just pick up where I left off, because I know this is a long-term goal of mine, right? So don't feel bad about it. But anyways, I'm glad you guys are here. I appreciate y'all. All right, let's get it popping. Let's get to it. So today's topic of discussion is, do you guys still ask how many people someone has slept with? Like, do you guys still ask the guy that you're talking to, so how many people, how many girls you've been with? Is that still even important, or still valid, or still relevant? Like, does that even matter anymore? Like, I know back in the day when we were kids, we used to be like, how many people you slept with? And it used to be 7. We only 18. The fuck? When you start fucking, when you was 11? We used to judge people back in the day. I used to take pride with being like, I only slept with 5 people. I only slept with, a number of fingers on one hand. But bitch, now you girl, I gotta use 2 hands and a few toes now, bitch. A few toes, a few of, a few pencils and, crayons and shit now. But you know what? I honestly feel like, to me, my honest opinion, I don't give a fuck, right? I don't honestly care about how many people you've been with, because like this day and age, like sex isn't as sacred anymore. Like sex isn't as important as it was back in the day. Like we don't really care about how many people have slept with. Like, women are being sexually liberated. Like, we are starting to tap into our bodies. We are starting to tap into the shit that we like. So if this motherfucker can't do it for us, bitch, we looking for somebody who can. So it's not about the number. It's really just about finding someone who can fully satisfy you. That's just how I'm feeling. Like, if he can't do it, somebody else can. And that's on period, poo. And then, like, if you honestly think about it, as far as how relationships goes and how long that talking stage actually lasts with, social media and online dating and people not organically coming up to you, asking you out and stuff anymore, relationships or dating, the talking phase kind of only lasts like 3 months. You know what I'm saying? So if you think about it, you talking to a guy, y'all going out, y'all getting to know each other, spending time together. After, month 1, y'all fuck, right? Month 2, you start, I don't really like you no more. You break up month 3, right? That's a body. Same shit. You do that a few months later, boom, that's another body. You do that again, that's another body. You already got 3 bodies, and it ain't even been 9 months yet. But you're just trying to get to know this person, and it's like, let me tell you something. I'm a grown-ass motherfucking bitch, okay? If I want to fuck somebody, I will. Who gonna check me, boo? As long as I'm being safe, I don't care. Like, I will. Like I said, I'm a grown-ass woman. I have no shame in sleeping with somebody. Like, I'm not no hoe, that's for sure. I'm not going to sleep with somebody who's grimy, dirty, nasty, disrespectful, nothing like that. But I feel like if I'm really getting to know you, we're talking, we're having a good time, we're vibing. And, you know, if the Hennessy hit your girl, Henny Chinkish possible, I might be inclined to bounce on that dick. That's all I'm saying. Okay, that's all I'm saying. But you know what? I don't. So to answer the question, I don't give a fuck. But there are 2 questions that I will ask you. Number 1, when's the last time you had sex? That is a more important question than how many. When's the last time you had sex, my guy? So if you tell me you've had sex a week ago or 2 weeks ago, hell no. Because that bitch is still lingering somewhere. She's still texting you, good morning, king. She's still in your inbox. She's still probably bringing your ass food. 2 weeks is too fresh for you to be fucking somebody else, okay? Like, your dick is fresh off the press. Fresh off the motherfucking press. Extra, extra. Read all about it. That dick's ink ain't even dried yet. And you try to bring that dick to me? Hell nah. Step away, sir. Step away. So that is something that I will ask your ass. When's the last time? And number 2, when's the last time you got tested? Can we talk about it? Can we talk? When's the last time you've gotten tested, my guy? That is what I feel like we need to start asking more. I feel like we don't ask that question enough. And then we be in fucked up situations where we starting to itch. We starting to get, you know, these symptoms. And we could have just alleviated that by being more responsible when it comes to, you know, getting tested. Like, yeah. I'm going to have y'all all up in my business today. And y'all motherfuckers better not judge me. Because, like, I feel like we sisters, we friends, we homies, right? And I feel like I have a sex podcast. So it would be irresponsible for me not to talk about some real shit. So can we talk? Can we talk? Let's talk. Okay. So this year, 2020, I slept with 3 guys. Okay. 2 new, 1 old. You know, Mr. Big tried to come in and now, you know, whatever. 2 new, 1 old. Guess how many times I've been to the clinic to get tested? Come on, guess. Bitch, I've been 3 times. I've been 3 times. I don't give a fuck if somebody look at me, if the staff recognize me. Hey, Jasmine, you back, bitch? Yes, bitch. What you need? Pee? You need blood? Ho, come get it, because I'm ready. I'd rather be on top of my shit than to be embarrassed, right? Because there are so many STDs that you don't even fucking have symptoms for. Like chlamydia and shit, you don't even have symptoms of it. You just walking around passing it. And I know people think like, well, you know what? We have condoms. We use condoms all the time. But you know what? The oral sex era is more big than it ever was today. People eat the pussy. People eat ass. Bitches sucking dick, hitting the back of their throat. You can also get an STD from head. Just in case you didn't know, sis. You can also get an STD from going down on somebody. So you want to make sure that you are clean. So like I said, y'all in my business today. So I'm going to let y'all know what's up. Like I said, I've been with 3 guys this year. And out of my 32 years of life, of living, I have had 1 STD. I had chlamydia before. Shut the fuck up. Don't you even try to judge me, ho. Okay? I had it when I was 19. And it was just... Y'all, it was just the saddest day of my life when I found out I had chlamydia. So let me tell you about it. So, I found out that I got chlamydia from the guy, the same motherfucking guy who sent me to jail. Oddly enough, I knew he was up to no good. I knew he was grimy, and he was known for being, you know, a ladies' man. He was known for playing pimp and passing these hoes, getting, you know, these girls to buy him shit and stuff. So he was known for that. But I didn't know him like that. I knew him through like church and, you know, through school. So I knew him, the better side of him, the sweet side of him. So when I started talking to him, I fully thought that, you know, he was changed. But bitch, now that I think about it, that motherfucker just ruined my life more ways than one, clearly. So it's funny, my sister, after we broke up, my sister had hit me and she was like, hey, so-and-so gave my friend chlamydia, so you may want to get tested. And so I was like, no, I mean, I ain't got it. I ain't got no symptoms. I should be good. She was like, okay, whatever. Fast forward to like, honestly thinking, I want to say like a year, y'all. Like I want to say a few months, but now that I'm trying to think about it, fast forward to like maybe a year. I'm with my new boo. We in love. This is my first love, the love of my life. We're in this honeymoon stage. We can't keep our hands off of each other. It's perfect, right? So you know what that means. We fucking all the time, every day, morning, noon, and night. We fucking. We not fucking with rubbers because, you know, I love him. I love him. So, you know, I'm not, you know, being careful. So I go to Planned Parenthood to get birth control, right? And to get my yearly pap, or my, you know, every 6 months you have to get your pap smear. So I go to Planned Parenthood, and the nurse comes in, and she was like, okay, so I'm going to take your pap smear and stuff. Here's your birth control. When's the last time you got tested for an STD? And I was like, it's been a minute. I don't think I've had one this year. She was like, okay, well, we can test you for some stuff. Do you want to get tested for chlamydia? And I was like, I don't think so. She was like, no, seriously, like, we have been getting so many cases where people have been getting chlamydia and they have no symptoms. They're asymptomatic. They have absolutely no symptoms and they end up having it. Like, you would be shocked on how much people are getting chlamydia and they don't even freaking know that they have it. And I'm telling her, no, I'm good. I think I'm fine. She's like, are you sure? I was like, all right then, bitch, damn. Give me the motherfucking cup. Like, you annoying me. You aggy. You real aggravating all in my space, bitch. Give me the cup so you can get out of here. So then I go take the test, whatever, I leave. And y'all know when they say, if you don't hear from us, then that's good news. Bitch, if you hear from us, then that's bad news, right? So I'm at the house on a good Tuesday afternoon. I'm watching Martin, the DVD, season 2, right? Living my best life. And I get a call from a 559 unknown number. So I'm like, hello? They're like, is this Jasmine Gray? I'm like, yeah, this is her. This is Sabrina from Planned Parenthood. We need you to come to the office. And I was like, for what? Why do I need to go there? She's like, well, the doctor needs to talk to you. I was like, okay. So I set an appointment to go. My boyfriend takes me, right? He was like, well, whatever, maybe it's your pap smear. So in my head, bitch, I got everything, right? I got the AIDS, I got the herpes, I got the clap, I got the crabs, bitch. I got the cancer from my, I got everything in my head. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with me? I feel it. I feel them just in my body, right? So I'm psyching myself out. I go to the damn office. It's the same bitch, right? The same nurse. And so she's like, so your pap smear came good. You're all fine there. She's like, however, you do have chlamydia. And I was like, what? Like, I was devastated, y'all. And I was like, what does that mean? I was like, how can you get that? She was like, well, it's an STD. It's from sex, And then I was like, well, what happens if, you haven't been with anybody? Like, what happens if your partner and you haven't slept with anybody else? She was like, somebody's lying, right? And then I was thinking, because like I said, I've been with my boyfriend for maybe 4 months now. So I'm thinking, like, how the fuck did I get this? I haven't stepped out on him. I know he ain't stepped out on me. How the fuck? And so she looks at me and she was like, I remember you. You didn't even want to take the test. You didn't even want to take it. And I had to beg you. I was like, bitch, shut the fuck up. Because at this point, you can get these hands whole. Like, don't kick me while I'm down, bitch. Like, you can get your ass whooped in here. You see me distressed? Like, why is you even playing with me, right? So then she's like, I'm going to get your antibiotics. 7 days, no sex, blah, blah, blah. Take these. You should be good. You need to let your partner know, though, right? Y'all, so I freaking leave the office. I'm in a motherfucking twilight zone. I can't believe this. Like I said, this is my first STD. I'm probably like 19 years old at this point. So I go to the lobby. I see my little sexy ass boyfriend. So I sit down and he was like, he sees something wrong with me. He's like, what's wrong with you? And I was like, I got chlamydia. He said, what? I said, I got chlamydia. Huh? What? Motherfucker, I said I got chlamydia. Why can you not hear? Now everybody looking at me like I'm some kind of hoe. I said I got motherfucking chlamydia and you gotta get tested too. So he's like, what? His heart, you can just see his heart just fell to his stomach. So then he goes to the window and he says, hi, I would like to get tested for chlamydia. Mind you, I'm pretty far from the window and I heard him. So if I heard him, I know everybody over there heard him. And now I feel like everybody watching me. I feel like everybody looking at me. So I'm so embarrassed. So then the lady's like, well, you are walking and we are pretty busy. So it's going to be about like a 2-hour wait. So then he was like, okay, that's fine. So then we're sitting down in there. And like I said, I feel like everybody watching us. He's like, let's go. Let's just go. So then we get to the car. And he was like, what, how did this happen? Like, what is this? And I was like, I don't know. I was like, did you give it to me? He was like, I didn't give it to you. He was like, no, I've been tested before. He's like, I didn't have it. you must have had it from so-and-so. I was like, no, we really didn't have sex without condoms. Bitch, I'm fucking lying. We was always having sex without condoms. And he was like, no. You got that from somebody else. You didn't get that from me. And I was like, yeah. So she said I have to, I have to take a 7-day antibiotics, and I can't have sex while I'm on antibiotics. Girl, let me tell you what he told me that broke my little heart. He said, oh no, I'm never having sex with you again. I was like, baby, don't treat me like that. Like, I'm still the one you love. You just called me your Nubian queen this morning. Why is you acting like that? Like, don't do me like that, baby. So I am crying. I'm distraught, y'all. So then we driving around trying to find a place so he can get tested. And a lot of people are not taking walk-ins or, need insurance, whatever. So we end up going home. He ends up getting tested a few days later. So we were kind of off on our antibiotics. So by the time he got his antibiotics, I was pretty much done, right? And so we both took our antibiotics. We both got clean. And then, life moved on. And, that stuff happened. So it didn't really damper our relationship. We forgave each other. Or he forgave me, my whole ass. And, life went on. So, I am grateful. And I feel like this. If you ever get an STD, just be grateful that it's some shit that you can cure with a 7 or 14 day antibiotic, right? You be grateful and count it all joy if you can cure that shit with an antibiotic, because there are some people out there who are not that lucky. There are some people out there who are living with the big ones. The big ones is herpes, AIDS, HIV, HPV, I think, is one too. So there are people who are out there who are not as lucky as you. So if you ever had an STD, or if you ever get an STD, just like I said, be grateful that you can cure with antibiotics, because some people can't. And if you are that person who has one of these STDs that you are living with and that you can't get rid of, don't feel like you're damaged goods. Don't feel like no one will ever love you. Don't feel like your life is pretty much over, especially if you get the big one, the big HIV and AIDS. That's a big one. That's life-changing to everybody. But like I said, there's so much modern medicine right now where it's not a death sentence anymore. Like, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but like with herpes, like there's medicine that you can take, and as long as you don't have an outbreak, you can't transfer it to your partner. I think that's what it is. And I also saw like a commercial about AIDS. If you take this certain pill, your HIV becomes undetectable. So it's like I said, it's not a death sentence. It's not the end of the world. You just gotta find a lesson in it, right? Like, I'm not even gonna lie. If that's something like that happened to me, I would be devastated. And I'm not gonna tell anybody how to act or how to respond to it. I know I will be depressed. I will be sad. I will be questioning my religious beliefs. I was like, why me? I would feel some type of way. And I would be down for a minute. But one thing though, you can't stay there, right? You cannot stay down. Get your ass up. I'm not telling you how long to stay down there. I'm not telling you what is acceptable. If it takes your ass 6 months to feel like yourself again, bitch, take that motherfucking 6 months. But don't stay there. Figure out what the lesson is in it and figure out how you can help people in it. There's communities now. Don't act like, oh, I'm never going to find love. There's communities. I know people who marry people who don't have AIDS, who marry somebody with AIDS. And as long as they take their medicine, then again, it's not detectable. So you can still have a healthy, normal life if you get the big ones. So that's all I want to kind of say. But yeah, I ain't about to go too deep into it. I ain't going, talk your ear off. But I did wanted to come on here and talk to you guys about that. We need to normalize getting tested. We need to normalize making sure that our health is intact. Our health is our mental, our physical, our body, our reproductive. Like, I am so grateful that, like I said, I had chlamydia, I want to say like for a year, and I had no symptoms, like none at all. And I know, like, if you go too long without getting it treated, then you it can fuck up your reproductive systems and stuff. And I'm so grateful that I was able to become a mother and stuff. So I am for sure grateful for everything, and it's a lesson, and I move a different type of way. Like, I just started talking to somebody, and he was supposed to come see me, and I asked his ass, when's the last time you got tested? I am not shy about that shit. And if you feel shy about it, then you need to test it. Then you need to, check yourself. Because what you don't want to do is have somebody tell you about your shit. You don't want to get that motherfucking call like, hey, you gave me gonorrhea. I got tested before you. You gave me gonorrhea, so you need to get checked. You don't want somebody telling you your business. I'd rather handle that shit myself than to be embarrassed. You don't ever want to get that call, or bitch, you don't ever want to have to make that motherfucking call. You don't want to have to be, hey Tyrone, I just got tested for chlamydia, so I got it, so you need to get tested too. You don't want to do that, so stay on top of your shit. Stay on top of your shit. But that's it. Hopefully you guys have a good day, a good Sunday. Like I said, I love you guys. So a lot of you guys have been asking me, or a few of you guys have been asking me about like a Q&A session. So I think I want to do that. So if you guys want to ask me questions, and then I will go on my live and, you know, answer them to you guys, I think I want to do that. So make sure you guys DM me all your sexual questions. A lot of y'all be asking me questions already, but I kind of want to take your questions and do a live or do a podcast or something where I'm answering y'all questions with your hashtag, so people know what y'all, or if not, you don't have to. But yeah, so follow me on Sexually Frustrated Black Girl with 2 L's, and make sure you guys leave me a review and a positive comment on iTunes. That really helps me get circulated and get, you know, transferred around. But again, I love you guys. It's your girl Jazzy. You guys take care and blessings. Bye.